What's up, guys? It's your boys Awoki back at with some more of the Chris Watts videos. And I thought about this at one time and I was like, no, it couldn't have been. But then that weird drink that Nicole Kessinger gave Chris, and then the weird times that he was at, or not the weird times, but the wrong times that Chris Watts was at Nicole Kessinger's apartment. What exactly was going on there besides butt stuff and throw up? But could there have possibly been some more stuff? Because Chris did say that she was practicing weird stuff in their basement. So what would they be doing at Nicole Kessinger's apartment? Could she have put, and this is far-fetched, ruins on the walls, or had her own incantations or her own spells? I'm not saying the woman is a witch, maybe, but the woman did some strange things with the S word, magic, and so forth like that. And we're going to be taking a look at some possibilities inside the apartment that could have changed Chris into a annihilator. But again, I'm not giving any, how I want to say this, I'm not giving any out for Chris. He did what he did. But, and again, I'm not saying I believe this, but we're looking at all aspects and different sections of this case, and this is one of them. What did they do exactly in Nicole Kessinger's apartment? So with that being said, make sure you guys grab a chair, get comfortable. Don't forget to subscribe to the YouTube channel by hitting that white bar icon down at the bottom right. Hit the bell icon next to it so when I do post videos like this one, you guys will get that little ring notification that I've posted that video, and then you guys can watch, comment, like, and share. And then make sure, again, you guys give the person down below in the description, I was going to say the discovery, some love. Jim Neva, she is the one that's bringing this to our attention, but somebody else sent it to me, so they don't want to be not exploited, but recommended about who it is. So I'm definitely want to give the love where it is due. So make sure you guys go over to her channel, give her some love, subscribe, comment, like, and share. And with that being said, let's get into the video.
Everyone, I'm going to be walking you through different pieces of evidence that Chris Watts and his mistress NK had possibly been using drugs and or oxycodone. Now first,
I never thought about that either. This is disgusting. Semi-nude and into the secret calculator. There was also fully nude in a part of the discovery, which is almost wants me to throw up as we will.
Remember, this is the first photo that we seen in the discovery of Chris Watts' mistress. And this was about 6 months before they released the extra pictures later on after they did their interview in Wisconsin with Chris. Now we can take a quick gander at these photos because some of these photos is what I will be showing you as possible evidence.
Oh, it's evidence, but it's disgusting evidence.
Now, as you can see here in the reflection in the mirror, you can see Chris Watts taking a picture of his mistress NK. Now here is a close-up of that same photo. Now here's the original photo.
Look at her face. She's like, what is that? What are you doing?
And we're going to use this as Exhibit A. And this is the other photo taken where his body is slightly shifted, and we will use this as Exhibit B. Now back to Exhibit A.
When you should have been thinking about your wife, you should have been talking to your wife.
And moving on to Exhibit A.
What is in his hands? Is that something in his hands? Or am I just... Nope, it's the door handle. Okay, so that door handle's right there. I thought there was something in his hands there for a second. Whew.
A zoom 1. And here I'm pointing out Chris's hand. In Exhibit A, zoom 2, Chris's hand, and then we have markings that are on the mirror. And I'll be explaining this as we go along.
It's probably toothpaste spatter.
Now here again is Exhibit B. Moving along to Exhibit B, zoom 1.
But look at his face. Like, who does that?
Again, another photo of Chris Watts' hand shifted into a different direction. Exhibit B, zoom 2. Here in the yellow circle, I'm showing you what looks like to be something in Chris Watts's fingers.
It does.
And you're going to be watching out for the marks, the dirty marks that are on the mirror and the square blocks within the actual door behind both of them. Now this is Exhibit A Zoom 2 and Exhibit B Zoom 2. And keep in mind his body.
Is there something in that hand? What is this? Can you guys see that? I can see it. I just don't know what it is. Because obviously there's a circle door handle. So I thought this one might be a door handle, but it's a circle door handle. So what is this?
Is shifted in a little bit different direction in each photo. But you can still see the dirty markings on the mirror that I have circled in the green circle. And then again, it looks like in Exhibit B Zoom 2, there is still something there between his fingers. Now this is Exhibit A Zoom 3 and Exhibit B Zoom 3. Now here again in the green circle, I'm pointing out to the arrow number 1, the first dirty speck on the mirror.
Again, probably toothpaste spatter from doing like the and then flinging it, probably. The thing in his fingers, that I don't know.
On the far left side. And then you have speck 2, 3, and 4. And then number 5, I'm pointing out between the number 2 and the number 3 is about the area where you can see what looks like something coming from Chris's fingers. And I have to,
because you see the white part right here, it's over top of his fingers. Interesting.
To point that out because that little shape you do not see on Exhibit A Zoom 3. You only see it in Exhibit B Zoom 3 because it's only shown in that one photo. So for an example, it's not like an extra marking on the mirror or the door itself. So to me, it looks like this is specifically something coming out of his fingers. And just because we don't see it in Exhibit A and Zoom 3 doesn't mean he doesn't have it on the inside of his palm. Which if you have something small on your fingers like that, you might be like twiddling with it, like fidgeting it.
Like a
So
coin?
to me, in my opinion, I think this looks like some type of straw or rolled up dollar bill. Now using the same photo, I'm using this as Exhibit C, and this one will be Exhibit D. And Exhibit C Zoom 1 and Exhibit D Zoom 1 both display some type of marking or residue that is on the countertop.
Toothpaste?
Hence why there would be something like that in Chris's hand. Now, possible substance uses of this nature can boost one's libidos, which we know that they were having sex up to 3 to 4 times a day at the beginning of their
That sounds exhausting.
relationship or affair, and could possibly be one reason why NK had called the Hazelbrook Sober Living in Colorado. Also combined with why he would try to.
Plus, that night she called her SEX therapist twice, I do believe. He was like a 72 or 74-year-old man. What the hell was she into?
Poison Shanann with the oxycodone, as he has explained. So now I'm going to play some audio for you, and I'll let you make your own decisions.
Yes, please.
Chris said in his letters, "Yes, I only gave Shanann the oxycodone the first night I was at my in-laws. I was obviously not in the right state of mind, but the idea was..."
Of course, he's never in the right state of mind when it has to do with hurting Shanann.
"For her to lose our baby, so it would be easier for me to be with Nikki." It's hard even writing that, and I feel like such a monster, but I know those 2.5 months were not the person I am today or was before. I'm so glad the Lord delivered me from whatever evil was tormenting me and my family. I just wish they were still here. Now, in another letter, Chris says, the first night I was there, the first night I gave Shanann the oxycodone. I thought it would cause her to have a miscarriage. I had looked up on the internet and read about
That's
it, and
messed
80
up.
milligrams of oxycodone should have caused her to lose the baby.
It was in the bin. It was in the medicine bin at home. It was me. It was either July 30th or 31st, whatever was the first day I got in North Carolina. It was in Colorado. It was with me when I went on the plane.
This is Officer Goodman, Frederick Police Department.
Hey, this is Chris Watts. I was trying to call you back from my personal phone. Kept saying call failed, so I just used my work phone.
Oh, this is your work phone? Okay. So, we're just trying to get some of your wife and kids' information entered in to put some alerts out there. And I just need to get some information about the kids. Do you know how, on Bella, do you know her height, weight, hair color, and eyes?
So, height would be 42 inches. Weight would be 40 pounds.
Okay.
Hair color would be brown.
All right.
Eye color would be brown as well.
Okay. Does she have any? Okay. Does she have any scars, marks, tattoos?
No.
Okay. And then on Celeste, same thing.
So she is 37 inches tall.
Okay.
She is 37 pounds.
Okay.
Blonde hair.
Eyes.
Hazel eyes.
Hazel.
Hazel.
Okay. And again, no scars, marks, tattoos.
No.
Okay.
So she's obviously
Okay.
battling
We're just going to get that information out. And we're just going to keep. Does Shannon have any scars, marks, or tattoos?
She has the scar on her forehead only pops out every once in a while.
What
from
about the
that
one
car
on her
she had
neck?
a long time ago, but no tattoos.
Okay. Is it really a visible scar or no?
No, it's just like only when only if she's like really heated.
Okay.
She's like outside running around a lot.
Okay. So it's like when there's a lot of sun?
Yeah.
Okay. And where is that on her forehead? Left, middle?
Yeah, like right in the middle forehead, like right, like kind of like it runs like right in the middle, like just above the bridge of the nose, and it runs down, just like where the glass.
Wonder what kind of
went to her forehead
sobriety.
for that car accident.
Because there's an addiction to S.
And when you say goes
word.
down towards
Yeah,
the
like
mouth?
it goes up and down instead of side to side.
Okay.
Like you have to really look for it, but like it's there. Like if she's like outside running around, it just kind of comes through.
Okay. So since the other officers have talked to you, has anything else come to mind that you can think of to help us try to figure out what's going on, where she is?
Nothing's come across. Just a bunch of text messages from a lot of friends
sounds
just reaching out to
like
me, just seeing like
congested or something.
if they could help or whatnot, but nothing new.
Okay. Can't think of any other names or anything that
Nicole Kessinger,
come to mind that we could call.
my mistress.
No new names right now. Everybody else, it's just been like consistently the same people just reaching out to me
Okay.
on phone calls from North Carolina, but people I haven't heard from in a long time.
Okay. Okay, yeah, well, if you hear something, obviously, let us know as soon as you can, and if you can think of anything, if anything, you think of that might help us locate her, just let us know, okay?
Okay, thank you very much, sir.
All right, you have a good night.
You too.
Bye.
Bye.
Now, this is what Sherilyn Cadle said about Chris and the Oxys.
Now, this separates what we have to just think about, what we believe at this point. Why did he go downstairs? Did he go downstairs to mix a drink? and give her Oxy again? Because the first time he told me about the Oxy, I was at the prison, and the first time he told me he gave it to her 2 times. He gave it to her once at her parents' in North Carolina, and then he gave it to her again the night that he killed her. Yes, yes. His mother definitely controlled him. And I think Shanann, you know, she was married to this guy
Who is this speaking?
was treated her well. He loved her. He helped her with the children. He helped with the house. He took care of her, and I think it became easy for her just to kind of run the show. He wasn't capable of running the show. Yeah, and you know, as time goes, I learn more and more about things. The one thing I don't understand is why they had him get on the telephone, if in fact that was even him. I'm not convinced that was him. If it was Christopher on the phone with his parents and Kathleen is the one who arranged that for him supposedly to talk on the phone and say that he brought the Oxy from his house. But the fact is that rumor was started early on by his mother. Messages where she is telling me that Shanann basically was a prescription junkie, and that she had all of these medications that she took on a regular basis. So I asked Christopher about that, and he said, no, that is not true. Shanann did not take all that stuff. She was not taking Oxy. She was not taking, you know, painkillers or anything. He said since they had moved to Colorado, and since she had gone on Thrive, the 2 things together had really helped her health, and that she was feeling much better pregnant. But she didn't take Thrive when she was pregnant. But that up until she got pregnant, that she was feeling much better, and probably why she got pregnant so much easier on her 3rd pregnancy. He says it was not true that Oxy was something that she, you know, was using and all that. So I was looking back at the text messages, Cindy saying that, you know, that she had buckets of stuff in the basement. So I believe that his voice that night sounded very angry, if that was actually him. Yeah, I absolutely believe he gave her Oxy
Who is
in
this
North
talking,
Carolina, and that it made her violently ill. And he gave her quite a dose of it too. So it depends on how much he
Sick
gave her.
man. Tried to
I
murder
do know
your
he gave her a
child.
hefty dose, and by her
Well, I mean, he
mom
murdered his
and-
child, but he tried to
and
kill
dad
a
and
baby.
brother's account, she was sick all night that night. And he said that's when he would spend time off on his phone with NK.
That's messed up, dude.
Hi.
Gross.
It's me.
I hate that laugh.
I miss your face. I was just calling to say hi. Call me back.
So that does make some interesting points as what was going on in NK's apartment, what they were doing on their dates or whatever have you, and so forth like that. I mean, could be, might be, maybe he was on a whole bunch of different D words together. Who knows? Let me know what you guys think on this part. Is it something? Is it nothing? Let me know. Don't forget to subscribe to the YouTube channel. Again, share with your friends. Hit the like button. Definitely helps it as well. And we'll see you guys in the next video. So please take care, be safe. And as always, keep nerding on. And we'll see you guys in the next video.